Well, by and large, there's a lot of independent businesses in the arcades. I think independent businesses are what give cities their personality. It's a good chance to meet the real people of the city. You get personality and individuality, and you get to pick up products that you might not see on the high streets. And I think it's important to support independent business.
Well, I think first and foremost, they're just beautiful to be in. So it's such a different experience to shopping online. You get to go and touch and feel the things, and just the architecture of the arcades themselves. They're just stunning. They're a beautiful place to be, and there's lots of coffee shops and stuff. So it makes it a whole nice experience, shopping experience.
I think it's important because a lot of the shops that are in the arcades are owned by local people selling things that they've either made or like sourced themselves, and it's just nice. It's much more of like a community aspect of a shopping experience.
If you want to find something different, and for people who love to hold something and touch it before they buy it, not everybody wants to shop on the internet. That's a benefit. Service levels are probably good, but mainly you're going to find things that are different by coming to the independent traders.
I think it's absolutely pivotal for people to shop in the arcades. I think they're a great place to actually go in and have that old-fashioned feeling of going to shopping, you know. In a lot of city centres you get a lot of shops on the high street kind of dying, and in fact that's still true in Cardiff. The rates that people are charging on the high street are crippling, and arcades provide a little bit of shelter from those really expensive rates that only chain stores can actually afford. The arcades provide slightly cheaper rates, but then they give that fantastic ability to put a lot of different specialist quirky shops together. I'd really like people to spend more money at a local level rather than buying everything off that site that starts with A, and things like that, because you don't know where your money's going, you know. And I'd like to think, especially with the smaller companies, your money is going for local people to get their kids through school, rather than someone's, you know, third Mercedes, you know, or somebody's home in Switzerland or the Bahamas. So that's what I mean by keeping the money local and keeping it, you know, in the arcades.